Nation, Sanbanan Bafetu, and welcome back to Football Trends with me, OKP. So, as all I've reported, Bafetu, the Kaizer Chiefs, they've offered Cape Town Spurs. Bafetu, we need to sign your player, Velebayi. Obviously, we know they've given us Sorashwin Dudley, and now we need Velebayi. It looks like Kaizer Chiefs, they really need Velebayi. And as I've reported yesterday, it looks like club does not want to sell Kaizer Chiefs the player. And yeah, today I have something else because the boss, Kamala Kanglazgahle, but it's Ari, he has responded to those claims with Kaizer Chiefs, they made an offer and we don't want to sell the player. So he says, yes, an offer was indeed made, but if you want to keep the rules, you don't contact the players directly. That's the first thing. So a club like Chiefs should not be contacting players directly. The club's got a contract with the player. He's still got 3 more years. We do have a good relationship with Chiefs. I'm not fighting with Chiefs. It's only people who are outside and got nothing to do with this who are fighting. They say Cape Town Spurs is standing in the way of players, but they are not saying Chiefs is standing in the way of players. He's a versatile player, so we must sell him for whatever just because the player and his mommy decide he wants to move. Is this a joke? Otherwise, you're making football a joke in this country now. We should go. Ari from Cape Town Spurs. But it does look like there are some things that we don't know in terms of this deal. Velebayi to Kaizer Chiefs, because according to him, he says Kaizer Chiefs, they've made an offer directly to the player, and that doesn't look good. I judge it that much, but it doesn't look good. So him saying this matter is a joke, definitely, because him saying they don't have a beef with the Kaizer Chiefs. Obviously, it's us saying those things that we're saying. If it's us saying those things that we are saying, why did Mazola Jemule have a report to the parents are now going there to talk? We need to give this player what he wants, because so I understand if he's saying it's us who are talking, isn't this phone. But anyways, it's fine. I see how this thing is going to unfold, the whole situation, because it's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. So now let me just give you some more updates in terms of Ismael Toure. Now this player has been linked with the move to the Glamour Boys. About a month ago, I remember, he was linked with the move to the Glamour Boys. And now, reported by ITSK Times, they say Kaizer Chiefs have renewed their interest to sign this defender. Now, taking a look at Ismael, he's a defender, centre back. He can also play as a defensive midfield, which could be a bonus to Kaizer Chiefs. But I have one question. Do you guys think we really need this player? Because yes, I know Njabule Ngcobo is gone, but taking a look at Njabule Ngcobo and this guy, I think it's one and the same player. But you can let me know what you think, but down in the comment section below. Or do we really need Ismael Toure? I know the department over currently it's bad, like really bad. So bringing in quality players definitely is going to increase the chances of us being, having the correct, best backline mover. So, Nitin in our feature, what are you saying in terms of Ismael Toure? Mang check my stats, he's 26, I believe. And then also looking at some of his stats. Perfect. We need this player, nah? Or do we? Do we need this player or we don't? Hey, Bafetu, Nitin, with what is going on currently. Nitin, Bafetu, please let me know down in the comment section below with Nitin in Bafetu in terms of what is happening, because we've heard about Velebayi and now there's this player, Ismael Toure, because it looks like Kaizer Chiefs doesn't have a choice but to sign the players that they can find. So if ever Kaizer Chiefs signs Ismael Toure, then we have to forget about that international player who we were talking about, Inaso Miguel. We have to forget about him, because even though we know Kaizer Chiefs, they've shown interest to that player. If ever they sign Oliver Toure, I think we have to forget about Inaso Miguel, even though I preferred him more than, Oliver Toure, but it's fine. Any player that is perfect for Chiefs currently, I see I'm doing it, because it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Obviously, it's gonna take time for the players that we have currently with bazabafike form le edingakalayo, but hey, time is something that I think most of us angeke sikhona ukuyilinda, because it's been almost 10 years now without lifting any trophy. So we need progress. We need something to show which okay, we are moving in the right direction. And Kuluman bafethu ningasabi, don't be scared to comment in terms of what is happening, because it's not looking good. It's not looking good. So mangcheka Ismael Toure, he's 26 ngomnyaka. He made about 1 appearances, 8 was a court deal. So it looks like we're gonna have to loan out or sell one player. That's a must. One player needs to be loaned out or sold. And according to Itiski Times, it looks like Unabi is not sure about Tutadone Tlokwe and also Christian Saile. Between those two players, one of them is going to get loaned or sold. So, I don't know. On that department, there's a lot that is happening. Okay, let me just bring the comment section closer to me so that I can be able to read some of the comments that you guys have. Mvuzo says, but I think Toure is comfortable on the ball. Okay, definitely. Is he a free agent? I don't think he's a free agent. Let me just check and confirm. Because Angmazel bafethu Toure. Angmazel, I don't want to lie. What's his name? Is he a free agent? Ismael Toure. I don't think he's a free agent. I think Usasewu still is bafethu. I think he's still with Stellenbosch. Is he a free agent? Nope, I don't think he's a free agent. A free agent. Okay. How Toure bafethu ngiyenizo nakhala ngaye. Nope, he's not a free agent. Buffett is still contracted to Stellenbosch FC. Now, I don't know for sure Oguti contract it runs for how long, but it looks like he's still with Stellenbosch FC. Who joined last year, I'm sure, 1 July 2023. That's when he joined the Steelers. So, no, according to the data that I'm getting right here, right now, it looks like Toure is not a free agent. So, but he's not expensive. Mhlenge Dlamini says, Cupin Fetu, we need this guy. Abomsimango di Tlokwe. Aba very good defense here too. Banamaputa, yeah, definitely. That is true. One delay. Fetu, what's going on? You good? I was talking with you soon. Says hi QP. Toure is an awesome player. However, like I said before, he will close the space in the foreign spot for Inaso Miguel. Definitely. That means we're going to lose with Inaso Miguel, because I don't think we can sign 2 foreign backs. I'm a defender. I don't think that's going to be a case. Even though we need them both, but we can't. I don't think we can. So, yeah, it's going to be a problem. And also, you said you would prefer that we sign Omakbet Mahlango or Bradley Cross and Ina. So yes, I've been taking a look at some of those players, and yeah, I'm not going to say much. I'm going to save it for the video that we're going to do, because I'm going to introduce some live streams where we talk and I interview you guys in terms of what are you guys saying, and in terms of everything. So just make sure you can WhatsApp me with 063 if you're interested. 063 023 0557. so that I can be able to hear your opinions, Bafetu, because I've seen today I was busy with comment section and I've seen what you guys have like the most honest opinions when it comes to Kaizer Chiefs, and I believe some of you guys will be interested to hear from the brothers of the Coast Nation. And then we also have Utolo says they are not going to sell at the moment. I don't know, I'm not sure, but I think they are going to do so. And then O'Brien Dabene says Miguel is way better than Toure. Yeah, for me, I prefer Inaso Miguel. I prefer Inaso Miguel, but we will see. It looks like Kaizer Chiefs, they don't have a choice, because maybe they won't sign to international international backs a mover. I don't think they will. And then also, Mara, since we don't have options, Toure is quality, and he reminds me of Mato. Haha, sometimes. Yeah, they do look alike a little bit, but let's see. And then Umbuzo says they must just get Miguel and forget about the teams in SA because they are all against us. That's true. That's something, because taking a look at even Arsenal Velebayi, I've heard from Mazola Jemle Fuguti, the price bafuna ukumthenga ngayo Arsenal is more than the price that bangayithola if ever they were to win a Imutsipe Foundation. So that tells you a lot. It's not like Arsenal Velebayi Bafetu is a player that is supposed to be expensive, but currently looks like we are Durumvana. Hey, it looks like he's expensive. And the post magati, okay, the offer was made, but Kaizer Chiefs, they made an offer directly to the player. It doesn't make any sense. For me, it doesn't make any sense, but I'm not going to say much, so as time goes on. And then Jeffrey Mkara says, we don't have last man defender Kaizer Chiefs, so men can assemble our back line consistently between the Tlokwe and Msimango. We don't know who's the last defender. Okay, definitely. And then Mduduzi Kwela says we really need this defender because this things of Msimango and Tlokwe is not working. Definitely that center back pairing has cost too much. And then King Matonsala says QP the Tlokwe Msimango can go. A foreign spot can be opened by Dove. He qualified long to be SA. Yes, he qualified. I've heard you guys qualify, but according to the law, the registrations, he's not registered by now, so we need to know for sure to register, and definitely he is a South African. Masega register that's when we can be able to say it's okay, at least now we have a foreign spot from Isaac Legatove. But for now, I think we have to wait until it's totally the official confirmation, because I know he's been here for more than 5 years, yes, but did he register now? That's the thing, so he needs to register first, and then can get stolen those solve mutia naganja no TT. I think ufikelana in 2021 if I'm not mistaken. So we enjoying what is going on. And then Zwana says he's amazing. You think so? Zwana, let me ask you a question. Between Toure no Miguel, who do you think is the best? Because Miguel is not even worth this much. He's about 200k lapaya go transfer market, and this guy is about 800,000. So you can let me know if it's and actually I say again that was on my price. Let's go with player to player. I mean, I don't know much about Ismael Toure, so I don't want to lie. I don't know much. I'm Mazel. Check out my videos. Okay, there's nothing so that I can be able to analyze the player. I can't find, So you guys in Mazia, you can let us know between him and Miguel, who do you think will be best suited for Kaizer Chiefs currently as we are speaking? And then Utolo says half of the teams in the PSL are not willing to work with Kaizer Chiefs. I don't think it's half. I think it's all of them, except for ETS Galaxy. I think that's the only team that I know for sure. Tim Sugazi doesn't have a problem with selling one of his best players, even if Albon play which is currently performing. He can sell it to Kaizer Chiefs, and Kaizer Chiefs vice versa. Even he had Zadramovic complimenting Kaizer Chiefs, which they've done great work in terms of grooming the player known as Upuse Ditejan, which I've asked you guys a long time ago. Which do you think we've made a mistake there? But yeah, has proven lapo. And then we have Vukanyisa Mzila says, still guys, no need for debating because Kaizer Chiefs, they're not gonna sign that player. How come they failed to sign Pasadena and now they can sign Toure? How come, guys? This team is stressing us. QP. Definitely, there's a lot of players from Stellenbosch, which is high quality players. We have Abu Reina, Sabu Banbani, Pasadena. Come on. on. But all of those players, they said they cannot be sold, but now they're interested in signing a defender. There's a lot. There's a lot. Sorry. There's a lot that is not making sense, There's a lot that is not making sense. And this leaves us with no choice. I think Kaizer Chiefs, they should just sign international players. They should just sign international players because it doesn't make any sense. And then Sposiso Ntangasa says even Mart must go. Yeah, Mart Yena. He is not showing any signs of improvement. So angas. And then Spesisha says Kaizer Chiefs need to sign quality players if they want to compete, not just for the sake of signing. Definitely, that is true. I'm gonna say again, we need someone who's comfortable with the ball on the middle, not Mart with someone on that position. Okay, if we sign Toure, obviously we're gonna have someone who might be comfortable on the ball, good defensive midfield. But also, Miguel, he's a player that can also play as a defensive midfielder. Let me just check and confirm. But I remember he's a player that can also play as a defensive midfielder. He's versatile in and another thing, he's international. So I'm you price in what. No, there's no such thing. In Miguel, there's no such thing. We're just gonna have a high quality player, some sign, some toll, and then everything becomes. He's 250. He's worth about 250,000, and Toure is worth about 800,000. So, for me, I still think we can go with this guy. Yeah, he can also play as a defensive midfield. Just like I've said, he can also play as a defensive midfield. So that's gonna be a bonus for us if ever we sign Inaso Miguel. And cheap, his quality, experience is galo. In terms of Minyaga, let me just confirm. Check Vele Unangaki. He's 28, so he's a bit older than Toure. Toure is 26, and he's 28. But come on, 28 is not that much. At least they can give us 4 full years. 4, yeah, maybe at least. And then also going back to the comment section, we also have where was I? Uzwane. Toure wins aerial balls unlike Miguel. Yeah, in terms of aerial balls, I've only seen one goal from Toure. I've only seen one goal from Toure in terms of the aerial ball. But you guys are saying this, so I have to believe it because I don't know much about the Toure. I don't want to lie. I don't know much. And then Umvuzo says, I prefer Miguel Minaputi. That guy can even play as a central defensive midfield. He can also move the ball around. Definitely, he's comfortable on the ball. Individual brilliance. He on his speed. Defensive is good, like Hunayonkinto is eating in terms of a center back. So I don't know, but you can let me know by down in the comment section below. Between the two players, Toure, no Inaso, who do you guys go with? I go with Inaso Bafetu. I go with Inaso. I equal end up. I think some players were killed. Okay, King Matansala says I think some players were killed by our coaches, the likes of Samgelo Mashiane. You remember Samgelo on Bafana? His distribution was out of his age. Yeah, we can say you would see some of those players they were killed by the coaches, but some of them, come on, we have a new coach, they have to show some improvement, and I haven't seen that much improvement. We have to see some improvement. Pelunabi, he said it, it's not my fault, those players, they don't know how to play football. And another thing, he believes in those players. So I see him introducing them more, trying to play them. I was be consistent, trying to find the best out of those players. But hey, I've lost hope. I've lost hope of it too, and I have to see with time. But I've lost hope. And then Otulo says, these days Kaizer Chiefs are too quick. Yeah, quick. In terms of signings, I'm not too sure. Quick in terms of play, I'm not too sure. And then again, Ontangasa says the fact that teams from PSL don't want to sell us players says a lot about us. Definitely. It means they know once we give Kaizer Chiefs this weapon, obviously they're going to destroy. So into abangayifuni leyo enye. But another thing, I think there's something deep eyenza ukuthi some of those PSL teams bangafuna ukuthengisa the players. Look at Usirino joined because they no longer entertain indaba yakhe bebanganandaba naye. And even if first signing yakhe, I think he was signed sazi ukuthi there was interest. I think there was interest from Kaizer Chiefs. And then taking a look at Ubongani Ntuli says Chiefs doesn't want to pay a lot of money for players. They want to manipulate teams when they buy. Teams will not allow that. It's not like teams don't want, they hate the manipulation. Okay, let me tell you something, Bongani Ntuli. Chiefs, I don't think a problem in it's money. The only problem that those other PSL teams have with Chiefs is that if ever Chiefs, they say we are interested in this player, they say, okay, this player is something 5 million. Okay, imagine interested something 10 million, which is something that is not gonna make sense. Even Lorenzo Koller said it to they are selling players at an unreasonable price, which is unreasonable. You cannot say we are selling this player for this much and then later on interested something. It doesn't make any sense of it. We can't say, okay, are you telling me definitely we can sign a defender for about 1 million? Come on, he's a defender. We can't sign a defender for 5 million, 10 million. We can't. At least if we are signing someone who is an attacker, a winger, a striker, definitely that makes sense. So if Kaizer Chiefs they're interested and then in a couple price, obviously, come on, we can't sign that player. It doesn't make any sense. Even Lorenzo Koller said it himself. This price, the values, they are not making any sense. But anyways, let me just move on from that. And then Barana says, I would like to leave that foreign spot for the best of the best quality international midfielder that we ever signed before. Who could that be, V2? Who could that be? Please let us know. Who do you think that can be? And then Uzwana says, what about Mayele? Have Chiefs signed him? Mayele, obviously, like I've said before, he came from a source meaning I know sometimes niggas is right, but to make it junior, I no longer trust that guy, so I'm not gonna say much in terms of Mayele. Definitely Vele Mayele is going to sign with Kaizer Chiefs. No. We still have to wait for more concrete evidence. Then Kanegen Zusho. If ever something from my trusted sources they say it's okay, Naganjan, there's something on the table in terms of Mayele, then I will definitely do a video about it, and then it's Kulumangako. And then also Utola says Botswana must stay. Combination of Botswana, Modi and Udu was lit. Yeah, somewhere along the way, if you take a look at most of the signings that we have, just last season, they were fire. Bebashisa kanje bo Edson Castillo, bo Botsane, bo Modi, bebashisa kanje. But later on, angazi what happened. Like something, I don't know what went wrong. But later on, it's different players. Even now, like Bakatele, I don't understand. It's like the players are tired. I don't understand what is going on in it. I don't understand. And then friends to say is coordination welele Gobi. Ntuli again says there's a saying that says if everyone has a problem with you, it's time to do self introspection, my guy. But I get you, definitely. If ever there's a problem with you, obviously you need to do some self introspection. Okay, Google blank better corner. Why are teams not wanting to sell me players? So yeah, maybe we can blame the players, but maybe like Kaizer Chiefs, there's something that they have done so that ukusayina ama-players ngendlela right. But anyways, I think this is it, Bafethu. I've said enough. I will see you guys later on with something new, something tangible.